Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you some of my favorite perfumes and scents out there. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So for those of you who are new here, my name is Amelia and I do videos on luxury and lifestyle. So if you enjoy these kind of videos, do consider subscribing, click on the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my future videos. So I really like perfumes and scents, and I'm just typically a very sensory person. I'm a very visual person and a sensory person as well. So I mean, sometimes I really do associate certain people with certain scents, or like certain places with certain scents. I'll give you an example. Like Ion has this very distinct scent. I'm not sure if you realize, like but it creates, like, to me it's like a branding kind of thing as well. Like you give it like some sort of personality because you chose a particular scent and people are able to associate it with this particular scent. Like sometimes I've heard people who say that they like the Ion scent. Like I want the scent to smell like Ions, and it in itself is already like a branding, don't you think? So I really think that that's great. And I mean, I still remember very vividly the cologne that my first boyfriend used to use. Is actually the CK one, which I'm sure most of the people have it back then. Like most of the guys were like using CK one, but that particular scent is so distinct. Like if I were to go out and someone is using CK one, I can actually tell that it's CK one, you know, like that is how distinct that scent is to me right now. I am able to pick out certain scents and recognize it based on how it smells, and I like to associate with people lah. So that's just my thing. So I'm just going to show you some of the ones that I really like to use on a day-to-day basis. I don't have a lot of scents because they take some time to use them up, and some of these scents can be quite expensive as well. So yes, let's just get right into it. And I see my camera flashing, oh my goodness. Anyway, before it cuts off or anything, I'm just going to show you one of my early days scents, okay? And it's none other than the Juicy Couture. Is it La Juicy or something like that? Viva La Juicy. And this is in the Parfum spray, Eau de Parfum. So this scent, right, it's so sweet, but it's very nice smelling. Taylor Swift used to have one of her scents that smelled kind of like this. It's very uniquely sweet, you know. I don't typically like very much sweet scents these days, but this one still smells really nice and I quite like it. It's just that the bottle is like really huge and obnoxious lah, because it's Juicy Couture. But yeah, oh my god, this brings back memories. Like I remember like a lot of girls used to have this last time, and everyone was like so into the whole Juicy Couture like velvet set that they wear, like hoodie and track pants set. And oh my god, and then you smell this. Okay, I'm not sure what is inside this, to be honest. If I know exactly what notes these are, I'm going to place it on the screen below so that you know exactly what I'm smelling. But that's the Juicy Couture. Let me see if I can find it. So it says that this is an intoxicating blend of juicy fruits and lush florals with a sweet and warm finish. I mean, I think it's because of the warmth. I really like scents that are very warm. I don't know how you describe it, but like I like fireplace scents. I like amber scents, I realized. So these scents are all associated with being very warm. It's like a summer wintry kind of scent, you know. And I think it just fits my personality very well because I just like the snow, I like cold, so I like these kind of warm scents as well. So that's the very first scent that I have been having for a really long time now. And secondly, I don't know when I procured this Gucci Guilty, but I also have this Gucci Guilty scent. I don't really use this very often now, and that day I just took it out to smell it. It smells very, very mature. So this, I mean, I got it when I was younger, but maybe because it smells a little bit more mature, so that's why I don't typically use it. But oh my god, this smells like something.
One eternity later.
It smells like one of the stores, like one of the designer stores, but I can't remember exactly what designer store this is. It's definitely not Gucci. I realized that this one also has amber in it. That's why I really like it. I mean, I started to have this, realize that I have a thing for like amber scents like a couple of years ago, and then when I picked this up and I smelled it, I was like, oh my god, this, like, I understand why I like it now, because I realized that this has amber in it. So when I like something, I just like something, and it's very rare that I kind of deviate from it. So this, they describe it as ambery floral, oh my god, I can't pronounce this. Ambery florality. Intimate and magical lilac flower notes laced with Mandarin radiate in the heart, while patchouli leaves a graceful, lasting impression. And I realized some of the scents that I'm going to talk about here also have patchouli inside. Patchouli is very good as like a base note for scents. So yes, this is the Gucci Guilty. I don't use this typically so often anymore, but I think this is a very nice mature scent that you can use for functions as well. So yes, the other scent that I really like and I have been like obsessed with, right, is actually the Jo Malone English Pear and Freezer. I'm sure a lot of people are very familiar with Jo Malone's scents. They are very popular. But the only thing about Jo Malone is because most of them come in cologne. So if you don't know, there are different like scent types. So the first one is like cologne, and then you have the Eau de Toilette, and then you have the Eau de Parfum, and then the Parfum Intense. So cologne falls under like the cologne, I don't know, like the category. So they don't typically last very long. They probably only last like 2 to 3 hours. So if you're expecting your Jo Malone like scents to like last for a really long time, like through the day, like don't expect that to happen lah. So, but it smells good. It smells so good. I really like this scent. It has I believe the base note is also patchouli. Yes, base note is patchouli. Patchouli is basically like a sensuously deep woody note. I really like woody scents. And then it has a hard note of freezer, which is like this delicate scent that smells a little bit florally. And then the top note is actually pear, which is like a juicy, fruity kind of scent, which makes this scent like so unique. I mean, if you have not smelled this in store, I would highly recommend you to smell it. Out of all the Jo Malone scents, I think this is my absolute favorite. Yes, I always buy it in this like little 30 ml bottle because it's more travel friendly. Like, I like taking this on my trips. But then, I mean, now that I understand this whole cologne, toilette, parfum nonsense, right, like I realized that this is not very great for travel because it just doesn't last through the day. Like, you literally need to bring it around and then like respray a couple of times just to make this actually last. So that's something for you to take note of. And then the next scent that I have from Jo Malone is the Peony and Blush Suede. It's also in cologne. I'm not sure if it's focusing. So this is the Peony and Blush Suede. It's also in cologne, and it's a special bottle, so it has like this like florally laser printing on it. So pretty. I mean, one thing I really like about the Jo Malone scents is that the bottles are so pretty. They really nailed their like packaging and marketing, and it's so pretty. So this scent, I mean, it's quite similar to the English, okay, no, it's not similar to English pear, but it's also very like the kind of scents that I like, very woody, some sort of floral inside. And yes, let me see what are the notes for this. So it says that this is exquisite floral with delicate rose and honey accents and a subtle green freshness. Yeah, it's like kind of sensual with like a pop of floral inside. Very, very nice. Very warm as well. So yes, I mean, I would say that this is like my second favorite from Jo Malone. The first one is definitely still the English Pear and Freezer. Okay, sorry, my camera died, so I have no idea where I left off, but essentially this is the Jo Malone English Pear and Freezer. The 30 ml bottle looks like that. It's very, very sleek, and I actually really like the design of the Jo Malone bottles. I think they are just so pretty and so aesthetic. So it actually looks very nice on your counter if you actually place them, you know, for photos lah. So yes. And then, if you didn't already know, Jo Malone actually paired up with Zara to create a range of perfumes, and they are Eau de Parfum, which is so interesting because considering the ones from Jo Malone are in cologne and the ones from Zara, which is much cheaper, is in Eau de Parfum. So I found that a bit ridiculous lah because of the pricing difference. So this one I got from Zara, and this is the Water Lily Tea Dress. And I mean, the packaging also kind of reminds you of the Jo Malone ones. Very similar. This one smells of like, it's very much lily scented, very heavily lily scented. It smells like you went to a pond and there are like lilies in the pond. Kind of reminds me of like Monet, which is maybe why I like this scent a lot. Yeah, very nice. Let me see if I can pick out what notes there are in this particular scent. So this fragrance actually has notes of Vert de Bergamot, Spearmint and Musk. So I think that's why I kind of like this. It reminds you of a picnic on the lawn, and you know, with soft jazz music playing in the background. That's what it says on the website. But I quite like Musk. I like a bit of like woody, musky scent. And actually I'm not that big a fan of Bergamot, but maybe this is like Vert de Bergamot, so it's slightly different. But oh my god, it smells so nice. This scent, I will use it if like that day I just want to feel a bit fresher, then I will use this scent. And it actually, I mean, really lasts much longer than the Jo Malone scents. So I mean, if you can, I think check out the Zara scents, and all these are paired by Jo Malone herself. So yeah. And then the last one is this scent by Erin. It's Amber Musk, and again it has amber scent in it, it has musk in it, so it's very much like a woody, warm scent. Oh my goodness, this is very strong in amber, and I freaking love amber, I must say. And this is also Eau de Parfum, so it actually lasts really long. I quite like the Erin scent actually. So it actually says that this scent is velvety, warm and enveloping. It's a warm, inviting scent you want to wrap yourself in like a cozy blanket on a cold, snowy night. Yeah, it blends sensual florals, distinctive amber and creamy musk. So yeah, this one I really like. So I really have no idea how to describe amber, but all I can say is very warm. Reminds you of sitting in front of the fireplace holding a cup of warm cocoa. This is it, you know. So nice. And the Erin bottles are all really aesthetic as well. They look like that. I must say that they're not the cheapest of scents out there, but oh my god, it's so nice. So nice. No words for it. I really like amber scents. So I mean, if you are looking to get like something as a present or gift from me, I mean, hint hint, I really like scents that are along the amber, woody, musky, and then slight floral, because if it's too musky I don't really like it as well. Anyway, I want to also share with you that recently I went to Maison 21G to actually make my own fragrance. Actually, this is like a gift certificate by the company, very kindly. Yeah, they gifted us this create your own fragrance you know, package from Maison 21G. So I've not done it before, but I think it's very interesting. You actually buy a package, they explain to you what are your scents. They actually ask you to take like a scent personality test, and they make you smell all these different scents to see what kind of top notes. So typically there's a top note, there's a base note, and then there's like a middle note, and you pair these scents together to achieve like a scent that you really like. So that's what we did. So it's comes in this packaging. Not sure if you can see. It says La Parfum exclusive collection, Eau de Parfum creation. So this is in the Eau de Parfum as well, which means that it will last you really long. So what it essentially means, parfum, is that there are more essential oils inside. There are more, the oil percentage is much higher, so that's why it lasts for much longer as well. And the packaging is so pretty. It comes like that, and then when you take it off, it's this little bottle over here, and you can actually customize what you want to write on the bottle as well. Oh my god, it's so hard to take off. And then, so I decided to create, and I wrote tutu on it. I'm not sure if you can see it, because you're only given like 4 letters or 4 numbers that you can actually write on it. And I thought, you know, this was quite perfect to write, you know, to describe this scent. And okay, I must say that my scent just smells very ambery as well, because I picked a amber bottom note, and oh my god, it's so nice. I think, let me see if I can smell the difference between the Erin one and this. I have no idea. But this one, oh my god. Okay, so I made this at Maison 21G. I thought the lesson was so interesting. The lady there was so nice. She was explaining all these different scents to us. I actually took a free lesson, part of some arts festival, and I actually made another scent on my own. They also had like a personality test kind of thing, and you are able to drip different scents into this, so you're not limited with 3 different scents. So with Maison 21G, they ask you to pick 3 scents and then you mix and match out there. But for this particular one, right, I was really like, the sky is the limit. I can mix many things, but obviously you don't want to mix so many things such that it smells, you know, really bad, because it's just like too many cooks spoil the broth kind of thing. Okay, this smells much different from what I remember it to be. I have no idea how to describe this anymore, but anyway, I don't think it's ambery. It's quite musky, and then I paired it with some florals, I believe. So yeah, this is really nice. It's actually a very nice car scent. I've actually named it Feline 17. Just to give my scent a name. And then this Maison 21G one, I actually labeled it Tutu. So this is my Tutu scent, and I really like it. It's very strong of ambery though. Yeah, maybe I put like a little bit too much amber in it. But I mean, if within 7 days, if you want to go and tweak it, you are actually allowed to, and like they will actually allow you to make some adjustments to the scent as well. So I highly recommend the class at Maison 21G. I think it actually makes a really good gift as well if you're gifting something to someone. I believe the class costs like $160 for like 60 minutes, and you actually get the bottle and the customized bottle as well as a gift to take home, and it comes in like such a nice packaging as well. Makes for a really good gift. So yeah, I learned a lot from this lesson and I actually quite enjoyed it lah. So I mean, that is all that I have. These are my perfume collection. So I don't think I actually need a lot of perfumes in my collection, but I must say that perfumes actually last a really long time and they make perfect gifts. If you want to talk about like the more high-end perfumes, I really like Penhaligon's. I love that they have such an interesting story behind them. There was one particular time I had some time before my event, so I actually popped by the store. There was not a lot of people in the store, so this guy, I cannot remember his name, but it was at the MBS store. He was telling me about the story of all the like Penhaligon signature scents, and you know, there's like incest going on, there's like this guy liking that guy, and then this lady who is the daughter of this. There's like a whole story behind it. It's so interesting. If I have the link, I'm going to link it down below. Obviously I can't remember the story anymore, but I just knew it was really interesting. And I think the scent that he says that I'm most acquainted with, I can't remember. Oh my god, let me try and recall this. Yeah, oh okay, I think the one that he says that I'm actually quite acquainted with, like which will suit me quite well, is actually the one called the Coveted Duchess Rose. It comes in like this cat shaped head. It's like a bottle head. I'm going to place a photo over here. And then I think there was another one which was like in a peacock, but I'm not sure. So Penhaligon's is also on my radar. I think it's very nice. So yes, that's my perfume collection. I hope you learned something from this video, or you know, understand a little bit about exploring scents. So if you like this video, give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!